Hello, and welcome to Scary Video Saturday. Get comfortable, and get some snacks. Don't forget to shut off your lights, and enjoy. I see you.
Hello, little savages. It is me, Savage 2D Max, and welcome to a brand new series I'm starting on the channel called Scary Video Saturday. Yeah. Just don't think about how it's pretty much a ripoff of Cory Kenshin's Spooky Scary Sunday. But then, if you do think of about it that way, you get 2 scary videos per week. My video and then his video. So, it all worked out just fine. And, yeah, without any other further ado, let's get right into the first video. Yeah, and if you don't know how this works, basically you submit. Oh my god. You submit a video to the Discord server, which, link in the description, almost always. I have a link to my Discord server in the description. Join there, and then submit your scary videos into the scary video chat, and then I will personally review the video and put it in the Scary Video Saturday for you guys to watch every Saturday. And if you do make it in the video, you get a shout out on your platform. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, our first video for this week is called The Backrooms, submitted by my good friend Kyrie and uploaded by Kane Pixels. I have not actually seen this video before, so I am excited to get into it and see what it has to offer. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Got some static. March 5th, 1990. So we got doorway to the back. Are they building the back rooms, or are they taking it down? Little camera there. 7 modified video cameras are optimally positioned along the lateral division A. Each camera has been modified to send out an alert when... I don't even remember. Threshold. Oh, so it's basically like motion detection cameras. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Alright, designed to catch any motion. So you already know it's going to be pretty scary. If it's going to be just motion detected on the cameras. Is there something back there? I like this. Following is a compilation of all the stuttering. Motion detected. 3 researchers past Central Division D. Okay, so it's just them leaving. Returning researchers. Oh, okay, they're coming back. (21:02). Supervisor passes camera 6. (21:14:04). Threshold barrier closed. So they're closing up the back rooms for the night. Is what I'm getting from this. (1:06:44). Noise detected 2D. I don't like that. No. Keep that far away from me. Microphone failure. Keep your eyes in the background, something's about to move. Motion detected. Oh no. Ugh! Something far left. What is that? Ugh! Yeah, right there. Right there. Ugh. Image upscale. Don't. Oh, God. What is that? Oh, okay. Thank God it's
Charmin
over.
Ultrasoft is
Alrighty, so this video was submitted by my friend Donkey Man on Discord, and he uploaded this video to the Discord, and it is school lockdown horror stories, and submitted by him, and the uploader is Llama Arts. I'm actually pretty familiar with Llama Arts. They're pretty cool. I like to watch their videos every once in a while. So without any further ado, let's get into the video.
It was a typical boring day in calculus, only it was Friday, 7th period, meaning the week was almost over and spring break would finally be upon us. So everybody was getting antsy in their seats, I could tell. We didn't have a test that day like a lot of my friends did with their other teachers, so our teacher in the middle of class just decided to start playing games with us on Sporkle.com.
Okay.
He was a very
I
laid-back
play games
teacher
on
like
Sporkle
that.
every once in a while too.
As we were doing some brand logo quiz on Sporkle, I remember the exact moment it happened. Right after my friend answered a question, I remember the exact answer too, Adidas. The dean's voice came through the loudspeaker. He sounded panicked and frantic as he told all the teachers this was not a drill and to go into lockdown. I actually got the chills, and I got goosebumps on my arms as our usually laid-back teacher too seemed panicked as he ran to turn off the lights and ushered us to the back corner of the room.
You already know
We
there's
all
about to be a
sat in
girl
silence
starts
for about 2
screaming.
minutes, and then the usual buzzing that came from a panel in the back of the room ceased, indicating that the school must have cut all the power.
Oh,
We all
so
looked
it's
at
like
each
an
other,
emergency.
realizing this must be serious. A few more minutes of waiting later, we heard a man screaming at the top of his lungs coming down
As
the
long as
hallway.
the girls don't
Two
start
girls in the class actually started
screaming at the
crying,
top of
which
their
made all
lungs.
of us even more scared.
Okay, they're crying, but at least
As
it
the
looks like they're
screaming
doing it
got
silently.
closer
So
to
don't
the
scream at the top of
classroom,
your
the
lungs, and you'll be
lunatic-sounding
okay.
man started banging on the lockers while screaming, "I'll kill all of you." It was at
It's
that
always the
moment
girls
that I
that
started
scream
to
at the
fear
top
for
of
my
their
life.
lungs.
My teacher shushed us as we all looked at each other to see our peers' reactions.
Everyone
The
seems to be
banging
handling
then
it.
moved from the lockers to our classroom door. And that's when one of the crying girls screamed no.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh my God.
The banging on the door only grew
It's always
worse
one of the
as the man
girls
started
screaming.
"Open up."
Now
Two
the
of the
guy
girls in
knows
the
that
class
you're in
were
there, and
crying
he's gonna
out
want to
loud
come
now.
in there and kill you.
It felt like an eternity
up.
that man
Don't
was
scream.
pounding at the door. But eventually, he finally continued down the hallway, screaming like a mentally insane person
He just
until we
leaves.
could not hear him anymore. I'd say 10 minutes later, though it felt like half an hour given the situation, the dean came back on the loudspeaker explaining the situation, which was surprising for him to do. He explained that some apparently mentally unstable person entered the building and assaulted the woman sitting at the front desk, causing her to flee the building screaming, and staff wasn't sure if the man was armed or not. Now, this was before the school had cameras or could afford proper security, so the school was wide open to something like this happening. The staff had done a sweep of all the hallways and classrooms and couldn't find him, so the dean instructed the teachers to resume teaching but to keep all the doors locked and to not let any students leave for any reasons. The most disturbing part, however, is that one of the janitors working the night shift found the man sleeping in one of the storage closets near the back end of the school, and according to rumors that were spread by my peers, sticking out of his pocket was a .44 Magnum. The janitor must have done something stupid to wake him up. For example, leaving the closet door open, because by the time a police officer could arrive on the scene, the man was gone. My entire class, as far as I know, to this day, has no idea if this man was ever found, but I like to think that right now, he's being given the proper help that he needs.
That's nice. That's a nice send-off to things. Alrighty, well, yeah, there's that. Let's move on to the next video. That was pretty cool. Alrighty, welcome to the next video. This video has been submitted by my good friend, Malcaptain66, and it is called Local 58 TV, Real Sleep or whatever. And the channel is also called Local 58 TV. So, yeah, without stretching this out anymore, let's get into it. Local 58. This video cassette is... okay. Thought Research Initiative. I don't like this. Real Sleep. Video cassette instruction. Oh, so it's like a video, like a VCR tape, explaining how to sleep. Myth versus fact. Turn to page 7 in your workbook. What? Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function. No. Not necessary. Myth. Oh. Never mind. Modern medicine agrees that REM, rapid eye movement, blah blah blah. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely correctional, not casual. Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future. Myth. Fully myth. Symbols in dreams arise from the unconscious mind assigning narrative meaning to a neurochemical... okay. Precognition is a lie. Sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. Fact. That one's a fact. Eight hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both body and mind. However, these benefits are greatly dismissed by the frantic dreaming is the vestige of a primitive mind. The Kleitman map. Turn to page 9 in my workbook. Page 9. Our studies have allowed us to zero in on the neural pathways that dreams exploit on the subconscious mind. Kleitman map is an index of electric activity in a brain burdened by dream stimuli. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other controlling stimuli, including... oops. What's happening? No more dreaming. This is what restful, real sleep looks like. Introducing your anti-dream. Close workbooks and watch the screen. Okay. No two minds are alike. This instructional video was customized for you using a personalized Kleitman map from your week 6 sleep schedule. Sequence 1, visual calibration. Stare directly at the center of your television. Oh. Oh no. I don't like that. Oh. Cortical memory. Is there something there? Abolition of subconscious. I don't fucking like this. Listen.
There are no faces.
There are no faces.
There are no faces.
Oh.
There are no faces.
Oh.
Faces.
Oh no. I hate this.
Faces. There faces.
Oh no. Don't do that. It's still there in the back. Oh. No. Nope. 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 Fuck that. It's still there. It's still there. I thought there was going to be a jump scare or something. Consult your technician if you're experiencing delayed results and or unwanted side effects. Like what? Being unable to sleep? Do not see a dot? What the? It's still there. Oh my god. Alright, well, my pants are thoroughly soiled, but why not soil them some more with another video? Now, this video is called Local 13. It was submitted by my good friend Vaintless, and it was uploaded by Baddington, another YouTuber that I know quite well. I watch them every once in a while because their videos are okay. I have not seen this one, though. Local 13, it looks very interesting, so let's get into it. Alrighty.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to your Local 13 News. This morning we have a story that is both a relief and a tragedy.
Obviously reading
regarding
teleprompter.
these cases. Police arrived at the Grey Winder residence after both reports of domestic and child abuse. And shortly after the police investigated the area, searched for 8 missing citizen cases met its end. The police found severed limbs in a basement in what police would only describe as the empty skins found in a blocked off room, all of which belong to the 8 victims of this horrific tragedy. The studio would like me to clarify that the Grey Winder family was nowhere to be found inside the home. Locals are to believe that Martin Grey Winder was responsible
Do you hear that
for
music?
this horrific act of violence. Gloria, Thomas, Macy, and Ava, the family's newborn, as well as Arthur Grey Winder, who is the brother of Martin Grey Winder and owner of M&A Harmony.
Well, this isn't actually very scary, it's just kind of sad.
Have all gone missing. The police are still on the lookout for Martin, and will bring him to justice for these monstrous deeds. Tomorrow, the police will be hunting this man down. Today, we pay our respects to those who have lost their lives.
Rest in
This is
peace.
indeed a tragedy, but we are thankful that the search is over. May God bless their souls. Rest in peace.
Is that it? Not very scary. Just kind of sad. No. This is getting eerie. What is that in the back? Oh, this is getting weird. I don't like this. I'm just on the lookout for faces in the back. This is getting, I don't know. So that wasn't honestly that scary. It just got a little eerie at the end, but that was actually pretty good. I liked it, and I think we have like 1 or 2 more videos. So let's get into them. Alrighty, our final video of the week is called Pizza Delivery Story 3, uploaded by Llama Arts and sent in by my good friend, Mr. Pavey Parkour. He has a YouTube as well, which I will share with you in the description. So check the description for the Discord and everyone who sent these videos in. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. Pizza Delivery Story 3.
This happened in April of 2021. My region hadn't been hit so hard by COVID, so most aspects of our lives were normal. I had graduated in 2020 and I needed a job. I was 18 at the time, almost 19. I wasn't studying and I didn't know what the hell to do with my life. So in March, I got a job at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver and kitchen hand. The night seemed normal. It was one of those days that didn't seem like anything interesting would happen, but those are always the days when the unexpected happens.
True.
You know? It was around 10:30 on a Saturday night. We closed at 11, so it was just me and my boss during the last hour. As usual, we got a late order. It was close, and I had finished mopping and sweeping the floor, so it was no hassle. My boss was always prepared for a million orders to come at the last minute, so he asked me to do it as fast as possible. The restaurant was located in a plaza on the main road. The traffic was consistently heavy on a Saturday, so I avoided the main road and took the side exit. Even though the plaza was in one of the busiest parts of town, this street, however, was always so dark and empty. This street was also really long, so all you could see were the traffic lights about 500 meters ahead. Something was confusing me though, like my eyes were playing tricks on me. There was this black shadow blocking part of the lights, and there was this metallic object shining in the light above, bobbing up and down like it was floating. As I got closer, I could see the bottom of this dark silhouette. It looked like it was walking. I realized it was some drunk idiot dressed in all black walking on the road. Or so I thought. I couldn't entirely see them, and I didn't know what they were carrying, so I approached with caution, preparing to brake or swerve. I got close enough to see this person was dressed in a long coat with a hood similar to a cowl, which is unusual where I live. I turned my car lights on bright and honked my horn, hoping that they'd move to the side or something, but they didn't even flinch. Finally, I got close enough to see that it was some asshole dressed as Death, carrying a scythe. Something was odd, though. People, even if they are on the sidewalk, usually look over their shoulder at an approaching car, but they didn't.
There's a dude standing on the road.
As I drove past, however,
as Death,
this person ever so smoothly looked right into the window of my car on the driver's side. Looked right into the window of my car on the driver's side. It gave me such a fright, like when people clap in your face. I passed them too quickly to see their face, let alone see what gender they were. After I passed them, I looked into my rear view mirror trying to see them, but it was so dark. I stopped at the traffic lights, and that's when I started to panic. I remember those scary clown guys who used to block people's path and tap on car windows, so I went through the red. No one was on this road anyway. I pulled over to the side and tried calling the cops at the station, just in case somebody hits them, but no one answered. I remembered my boss told me to hurry, so I just went on with the delivery. I got to the house and parked on the side of the road, and I gave the people their pizza. It's always awkward handing over the pizza in silence, so to make conversation, I told them what I saw. They laughed and said that it was probably someone making a TikTok. I laughed as well. I guess it was a pretty good prank. I got in my car and went to start it, but I couldn't find the keys. I checked outside my car as well, but I couldn't find them. I searched for ages, but no luck.
Someone's in the backseat.
I started to panic and kept thinking about that person I saw on the street. I jumped into my car and locked it from the inside. I almost started crying when I heard jingling. I looked to my right to see that person dressed as death, holding my keys, staring into my window. I felt everything in my body pulsating, but I couldn't move. It was like they were staring into my soul. Eventually, I started acting on instinct. I don't remember thinking or doing it, but all of a sudden I was holding down the locks inside my car. My car is small and only has 2 doors, so I could easily reach across and hold both the locks down. They started spamming the car remote and trying to open the door. I was using all my energy to hold down those locks.
I like this.
I don't think I'd ever used so much effort and strength before in my life. Again, I froze. I tried yelling at them, but I was holding my breath.
This animation is
Finally, a peep of strange sound came out as I gasped for air. I started screaming profanity at them. I screamed so much that my words became gibberish. A feeling of numbness took over my body, and I couldn't hear myself screaming anymore. My whole body was being controlled by my anxiety, and my ears were ringing. I was sweating profusely. All this time, I couldn't take my eyes off them. This person, this thing, standing over my car with a scythe. I knew that if they got in, I wouldn't stand a chance. The shadow from the hood hid their face. Was this even real? They stopped trying to get in and just looked at me. I started screaming out of exhaustion, and I became dizzy. My vision was blurred.
Don't pass out.
There was a silence, and then about 10 dogs started barking close by. This gave me hope. While leaning on the scythe, they lowered their body and put their face only a few centimeters from the window. Finally, I could see this person had covered themselves with a skull mask. We both froze and just stared at each other. I couldn't help but look into their eyes. The eyes. There was something unnerving about them. They didn't look like they were holding in laughter, like it was a prank. Through this creepy skull mask, I saw that they just looked curious, like how a little kid looks at an animal in the zoo. I shut my eyes and started calling for help. I had been screaming for so long, why couldn't anyone hear me? I feared that fatigue would take over and they'd get in. At this moment, I swear I was almost convinced that death had come to collect me. I remembered my phone had Google Assist. With my hands still in the locks, I tried my luck and said, "Hey, call 000." It worked, and my phone contacted emergency services. I could not describe the feeling I got hearing the voice of the operator on the other line. I heard the blunt jingle of keys dropping. I opened my eyes, and the person dressed as death had disappeared. I tried looking around, but I didn't want to move. I just spoke to the lady on the line while holding the locks. She told me to keep doing what I was doing, and that she was sending the police. I waited on the line with her until the police arrived. It felt like hours, but it was only around 10 minutes. I told them what had happened. Because the person was threatening and I feared for my safety, I was required to make a formal statement to the station. They told me they'd keep it on file. The officers spoke to the people in the neighborhood, and none of them heard me scream or saw anything, and they were used to the dogs going off at night. I found my keys around 2 meters from my car. I called my boss, and the officers followed me back to my work, where I signed out. I then followed them to the police station. I called my parents, and they took my statement. It was almost 1 a.m. when it was finally finished. This was a couple of months ago, but sometimes it feels like I'm going crazy. It was probably some asshole messing with me, but they just looked so curious, like they were studying me. Or they enjoyed watching me feel helpless and terrified. I still do deliveries, but I never leave my keys in the car.
Good idea. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good story. I enjoyed that. And yeah, I liked it. And I think that's gonna be it. for this episode of Scary Video Saturday. If you want to see a second episode, smash that like button and join the Discord and send some scary videos in so you have a chance of getting a shout out and being in the video. And without any further ado,
Hello, little savages.